starting of a video from scratch. Starting from a video scratch. We can play with the light. What are we trying to learn? What are we trying to learn? I think I should start reading the Kabbalah. Or what book can I learn? Or can I learn anything from any book? Are there any books that have the truth in it? Or the manipulation of existence? For each and every mind, throughout hundreds of years, the manipulation through books. How so? How so? Words, vibrations. What is this planet all about? Let's go back in time. Hi. The Indians, the Eskimos, the Asians all seem to have something in common, and it's the shape of their eyes. Shape of their eyes. Even the Mayans, shape of their eyes. For me, that's just me. Everybody has their own perception, their own perspective. So I say to myself, the earth vibration and the vibration for growth is what? What is that vibration? Is it 432? Is it 741? Is it 852? What is it? So if I would know exactly what it is, I can put that numeric value through the harmonics and be able to understand the numbers in the letters of the words that we speak. And every word that I say is the meaning through the numeric fashion. Now there's other things that go with that. And Messer knows this because it's A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, and A6. Each one of these are going to tell us a different story. Okay? And the reason it's going to tell us a different story is that if you look at a cube, and if anybody wants to send me a box of cubes in the mail or dice, and you know what kind of dice I would like? The glass ones from Las Vegas with the spots on it. Not the holes, just the spots. The glass ones, the red ones from Vegas or Atlantic City from gambling. A couple of decks of cards. And the reason I'm asking for it, I'd even pay for it, is that I don't want to go out and buy it myself. I don't like shopping. I'm not the biggest shopper. I used to love going shopping and studying, but I don't. And one of my loves, hey baby, what's going on, baby? Yeah, play that dice. Yeah, rock and roll, play that dice. Right? Are these pens, which I think they took off the market. They're paper mates, and this is the medium. I used to like the fine, but now I like the medium better. Has anybody saw the sow age? You sow it and you age it. How about sewage? Sewage, special word. God is the word, is man, is the manhole. The manhole. Why don't you have a woman hole? Why is it a manhole? What is it about the manhole? Why do we find rats in the manhole? R-A-T-S, rats for stars. Rats for stars. Now I'm starting to think that if we have rats for stars, is it because the manholes, are they all circles? And when you put a bunch of circles together, that's a Monopoly car. When you put a bunch of circles together, we end up with the star right over here. And that's our star system. Is that where the manholes are? And then there's holes for the drainage. I don't know what my cat just did. I don't know what the... And then there's the drainage. Now the question is, now you have a cube. And you have number 6. Is 6 made up of 4 different areas where you have one here, one over here, and one over here, telling me in between the two, the half-life. One over here, and one over here. Actually, is it here? 1 and 1? Should it be in between all the circles? Can I make it all the circles like that? And then put 1 up here, 1 in here, and 1 down here. Does that make my 6? Because I can't do that actually, because I'm going to need this. It has to be square. because my cube is square. So that means I'll put 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. Let's make it even easier. And then you're going to, is it the center of each one? Or should it be on the side? Now, where does the separation come in? Separation, separation. Separation, separation. Or is this my 6? And we're talking about the centers. So this is actually associating with this here. And my stars means I have a star here, a star here, a star here, and a star here. And in between each star is, I like to call this my torus. Torus. If this goes turns and this one turns or this one turns, there's a movement. If this one turns and this one turns, imagine these aren't, this one isn't here and this one isn't here, right? There's movement. These are empty spaces, but it's automatically, since it's the same distance, they end up creating this. There's so many things we can do. We can also put a circle between these two. The rotation of this one on top and the rotation of, I'm just trying to think which way I should do this, because I can do these 4 here and where this is the empty space, or I can just do these 2 over here. Do you follow what I'm talking about? Let me do this again. We're going to just do this. So this center over here, what I call the half-life, okay, is the passing. We don't count this and this. Either you count this one and this one, or you count this one and this one. So these are 3 and these are 3, or these are 3 and these are 3. So you're always doing 6 of 8, which is 3/4, 3/4, 3 and 4, which is half of, or 2 times 4, 2 plus 4 equals to 6 and 8, the house planet. Because those are the numeric values, which goes the 10 plan. The house, or the mouse for communication in the house, 8 and 4 telling me the house and the communication is through Pluto, which is the half-life, the voided area. There's a lot of confusing things inside of here. A lot of confusing things. Does anybody know the alphabet? L, M, N, O, P. She likes to pee. 2 things in French I just want to say. One is the letter P, and the other is the letter Q. This one means ass. This one means penis ass, PQ, Quebec, which means the front and the back as a plug-in. Q, letter Q stands as Q, which means ass in French. The other one is, if you want to cook something, I know I'm jumping off the alphabet, off the subject, but if you want to cuit, or you write it this way in French, for cuit means to cook or to quit. Is there any resemblance, or it just works out that way because languages repeat words of sound, but they're written differently? CU, creation of the gateway. QU and CU of the IT system, which is communication. IT system. 9 and 20, which comes from the sun and the half-life. 16 and 14. 5 and 7, and that will link your moon. Why? M, 13, 15, 15, 14 in letters, totals 57. The reverse, 51 Mars, or melon. Trying to figure out what melon means. Ellen, L, her, on, communication, the 14th and 15th letter, equaling to 29, your birth, equaling to 29. I, 9, T, 20, 29. All zeros equal 6, 29 and 6, 35, electric company. Any craps? What I'm doing right now is E and C, electric company. In Monopoly, it'd be waterworks, water equaling to 67, work equaling to 23 and 33 is 56, 66, 67. So water, work. 23rd letter, 15th letter, 18th letter, 11th letter. 3, 8, 16, 17, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 67. Water. 23, 1, and 20, and 5, and 18, 23, 33, 43, 44, 54, 64, 67, 67. 6 and 7 equals to 13, equals to 13. 169 multiplied, 26 added, 195. The 1, the 5, and the 9. And what is the similarity of 1, 5, and 9? Is that one dot is surrounded by 8. 1 surrounded by 8 equaling to a total of 9. That the 9 total possible area spaces here. The 5 is the center, and it's counted as a single dot. 1, 5, and 9. Where does melon come from? Melon is 13, 18, 30, 42, and 42. Actually, it's MLLN, which is 24, 12th letter and 12th letter, 24. 14 equals to 38, and 13 equals to 51. Mars equals to 51 equals to melon. The reverse of Mars is Heinz 57, and this is where it's related to ketchup and red, and the red planet, and Mars, and waterworks, and 7 and 6 is 13, 1 and 3 is 4, area, space. And it's also the bar mitzvah. This is your AC, okay, in your electric company, which is your EC. And when you play the game of craps, 3, 21, 22, 38, 48, 57, the game of craps, okay, they say any craps, and any craps is 1 and 1, 1 and 2, and 6 and 6, which is the reverse of 1 and 1. Both pay 30 to 1. And also, if you bet the any craps, I think it pays also 7 to 1, and that is your gateway. So it's telling stories inside the game, and I jumped off what I was talking about. I jumped off my star system, that when you do have the star system like this, and the voids, this one over here is number 5, which could be the spin. You spin it, and the channel goes this way, the passage. You spin it the other way, it closes off here, and then it goes this way. Like in Rubik's Cube, the center of Rubik's Cube is a spindle, and the spindle has 6 sides. Rubik's Cube has 26 area cubes, but it doesn't have 26 cubes, Rubik's Cubes. It just has 26 colors, 6 on each side, but it's related to Rubik's Cube as a cube here, and a cube here is 3. Cube here is 6. On both sides is 12. And then there's 6 in between is 18. How many cubes are there actually on Rubik's Cube? There's 3, 6, 9, 12, and then one in the center on 4 sides is 16, right? Rubik's Cube, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then 1, 1, 1, right? Because there's 2 sides. How can I do this? And then there's Rubik's Cube here, and then there's the other part of Rubik's Cube. Whoop, my cat's in the way. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, and 12. 12. And then there's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I think there's 20. And then 21, 22, 23. Did I get that? I'm not really sure how many there are. 23 cubes. And then the spindle that spins the center of the 6 sides. So there's 20 and 6 to the center. So there's, I think, 26 with the spindle, and then the spindle itself. And here's your star system. I'm just trying to think if these are the half moons. Anyways, we did a big long video. I'm not sure if we got anywhere. And you do know, does anybody know the Montreal Canadiens? They always call them the Habs. Okay, but I'm just going to say Hab. And backwards, it's Bah Bah Bah. Thank you for watching this video. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching.